Premonition pioneers. This is your high priest of hentai. Hyrule. I'm playing Zelda, not hentai. I don't like tentacles.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since.
What did you play? This could be telling.
I'm not some tree in the wind.
Interesting. Red Seed profiles.
That was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery.
Red Seed profiles, a bright red tree. We hear it and see it converging. Audio visual convergence.
Getting right down to business.
Let's get down to business.
Agent Morgan.
Who?
From the Federal
From
Bureau
where?
of Investigations wishes to speak
Okay.
with you.
I feel something funny coming on.
Good afternoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Federal Bureau of Investigations Special Agent Dale Cooper.
Uh-oh.
I'm Special Agent Francis.
I think we just got a transmission from the Celestial Forest,
You are already aware
my good
by
people.
now of the
Or perhaps a
tragic
Black
murder
Lodge, I'm not
of
entirely sure. I think the two may converge
terrible
at this point. I would like to draw your attention to mise en scène, which is the way that a particular frame of film or audiovisual entertainment like this is put together. There seems to be a little bit of a hang-up there on Thomas. And now a little bit of a hang-up on the sheriff. And now the crowd. Often, these things symbolically, in hindsight, in retrospect, can telegraph quite important plot elements. Although at the time, it could just be a vagary of the cinematographer's fucking whimsy, yo. Time will tell. What I'm going to say right now, Emily did it. Emily, hang on a second, hang on YouTube, my coffee stirring hand is tingling. What's going on here?
Keeping your kids off the streets now may teach them a degree of caution that may protect them in the days and the weeks to come.
Who is this strange man?
I will remind you that these crimes occurred at night.
Fuck me. Traffic lights, symbolism, mise en scène. More frame hanging on Thomas. I'm becoming suspicious.
Avoid going out.
Well, no one can go out when it's raining anyway because none of them have got fucking raincoats. There used to be a raincoat shop and we had to shut it down because of this crazy fucking killer story. It's the R&R diner now. The murderer's the only guy who can go out in the rain. Women should be careful. Women should be especially careful. Hang on. Yes! I love it when they drop the fucking goddess tune. I believe they call that fashionably late. She should have just waited outside, if I'm completely honest. Okay, is the presentation stopped? Are we no longer addressing the crowd?
Who's the fashionable?
Oh, dude, the only thing weirder than someone turning up that late and just coming to the front is you stopping a fucking murder service announcement. And the camera hangs on Thomas again. I'm becoming extremely suspicious, YouTube.
So, as I have said, avoid.
Well, you don't have to tell him that.
When it is raining. Young women.
You said that already.
Especially careful.
Are we on loop?
Report anything or anyone suspicious.
Dude, you're fucking report number one. Let's say there's an FBI agent with gigantic cloud of fucking flies swarming around him, trying to tell people who don't go out in the rain to not go out in the rain. That's the most suspicious thing I've seen in this game so far. And the camera hangs on Thomas again. I wonder what we have been... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's fucking Mr. Limerick himself. Mr. Francis York Morgan. The only thing which happens when I'm on the screen is people get boredom. Yes, I like that. That's probably the fucking most interesting thing which has come with him. Okay, he's talking to his little assistant there. Let's see. Let me anticipate what he's going to say. Let's see how this goes, YouTube. Let's have a little play.
For our sins, we must
not frown.
The loss of
Anna got hung upside down. Factually incorrect, but you know, that's fine. Next. Okay. This is Chinese whispers here. I wonder if the guy's even saying anything close to what he's saying. When Anna was in play, a number of cocks got wet. So says Mr. Stewart. Guys, I'm winning. I'm actually winning here. Take him away. Take him away. Look at York in his Shakespearean pose. Dude, you can't pull that off when you've got an
knows how
entire
to steal thunder.
swarm of flies surrounding you. Now, I'd just like to draw your attention to the whiteboard behind these professional lawmen. It's got like a circle and a little couple of drawing, like a little drawing on it and a picture. I've seen CSI, yo. That's not how that shit goes. Okay, I've just poked my head into the Celestial Forest and I can see the entire town hall was just covered in suspects. I would like to revert to my previous plan of just using the law of averages to just kill everyone. Sooner or later, a job's a good one, surely. Where's the screen gone? Ignore that last statement, YouTube. That was Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas talk. The screen is exactly where the screen should be. In the middle of my third eye, which I've scrubbed completely dry. Now, I've got a dumbbell called Arnold, and I know how to use it, and I'm about to use it on every single suspect in this town hall. Let's do this thing. Alright, York, will you stop fucking around in this Celestial Forest? Okay, you know, I know that you've got a remote control from 1972. Actually, a remote control from 1972 is going to have a wire on it, and I'm old enough to remember the remote controls which did have wires on. How about we go and cause some trouble? Emily!
Quite a performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciate it.
I want to speak to Emily. Mr. Francis York Morgan. Let's play our little game again.
Mr. Francis York Morgan. The purple fog appears with rain.
I'm wearing a gas
Toiling
mask.
in
I'm
ruin our
clearly
town. The
insane.
evil does not drain.
Yes, I win
Why
again.
the town is soiled.
No reason to wonder why Woodman's rage has boiled.
Then and only then your case
Beat you to
is
it.
solved. But for this to happen, to
Solve the crime? I have to stop making shitty rhyme. Do you know, this game is so fucked up. The only thing at this point in time which is making the gas mask that lunatic is wearing in any way contextual in relation to common sense is the fact that my character, Francis York Morgan, is being surrounded by a swarm of flies. These two completely
Mr. Stupid.
polar opposite
So, Harry,
displays of
there's some
absolute
reason why you
absurdness
tell
have
what
countered
you're
each
trying to
other
say?
out. Completely countered each other out.
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know.
Oh,
We
mate.
can force you to talk, you know.
We'll force you to talk. You can't say that to the guy who made the town. He's not even going to talk to you, Woodman. He's not even going to talk to you.
Mr. Francis York Morgan.
Yes, exactly.
Pay close attention to
And
the
once
signs.
again, for the third time, a
and
triumphate
premonitions.
of
Small
bizarre
they may be,
incidences
still
colliding
are
into each
flies.
other.
And
The only
help
thing which
to
made
your
his
investigation.
peculiar arm gesture
So
there
says Mr.
seem in
Stewart.
any way
Thanks for the
palatable
warning, Harry.
was the fact that I'm
But don't
surrounded
worry.
by a swarm of flies.
Me and Zach, we know what
Zach and I, we know what we're doing. Grammar is it's a profound thing, completely profound. And still, half of the entourage just sits there, motionless, wooden. And someone has left a cup of coffee on the floor, and for that, I am very, very grateful. Emily, let's do this thing.
Agent York, are you finished?
I haven't
asking
asked a
questions
single
yet?
question yet.
When
Not
you're
a
done,
single
let me know.
question.
We'll all get dinner.
Oh. Do you know what? I'm all done. I'm all wrapped up. All right, let's go and ask some token questions, YouTube. Hey, how are you? What's it like being a mannequin? Okay, good. Emily, dinner time. Dessert? Yes, YouTube, yes. No. Francis York Morgan is not that type of guy. Which guy isn't that type of guy? Hello, Usher. Oh, just fucking Usher. Come on, like...
Agent York,
How,
you
like...
make any progress?
Racial stereotyping?
Of course, plenty.
Plenty of
But
progress.
tell me, Usher, when is honest?
When they burying this
That's
bitch?
still undecided.
Really?
Sally isn't really in any condition.
That's not
to
how you
do
spell
it right
Sally.
now.
That's not even close.
I don't see her here.
My mother. I'll
Anna
tell
was
you
the
about
sole
my mother.
reason for living after her husband was
That's
deceased.
not grammar. You're a doctor.
She's probably huddled up at home.
Okay, well, someone should probably go and find the
And I
corpse.
should probably take some time to pay her a visit.
Wash first, my friend.
Yes, you should.
And I'd appreciate
and I'd
it
appreciate
if you could,
it
too.
if you could,
Pop
too.
your collar.
but don't go too hard on her, okay?
What do you think I'm gonna fucking do? It's not a gangbang, yo. Alright, should we talk to Freckles? Local porn star.
Are you getting closer to catching
Of
the
course I
murderer?
am.
Hello again, Fiona.
I can see him
Good to see
in the
you here.
reflection of your
Well,
braces.
Dr. Johnson told me to be here.
Is it
He
only
said it would
me
be
who thinks
important.
that
Well, that
Francis
was good
York Morgan
advice.
should start
He may be
every
young, but
interview
he
of every
seems like a
suspect
wise
by
man.
shouting,
Oh, and he's a
"Why
very
did you kill
intelligent
Anna Graham, you
person, too.
bastard?"
Everyone thinks he's some kind of
I guess it
weirdo,
is.
But I don't think so at all.
Pop your
People
collar.
don't understand why he's in the autopsy room all day.
Because
But
he's
I do.
some type of weirdo.
He's
Do you
doing
see
research
how
to make the world a
poetry
better
is
place in the
cyclical?
future.
Like, it just
he already
comes
made a
back
fortune
around.
in LA with his career.
It's
I did
like,
not know
it's,
that.
can it get any more on the nose?
You didn't?
He made a
Oh, the
fortune
doctor
in
is a
LA with his
very
career.
Rich man. He has a really big
I
house
wish I
over by
knew
the
more
lake.
Usher songs so I could sing the lyrics. Pop your collar.
Amazing, Zach.
Amazing,
He
Zach.
must be loaded.
He must be loaded.
Rich and young. A perfect
A perfect combination for
But you
what?
don't get that feeling from him at all, do you? He doesn't show it.
Oh, he's rubbing his head.
That's one of the things I like best about him.
He's just
Well, I
looking
could have
very
been
bizarre.
fooled if it weren't for you. Thanks for the valuable information,
Thank
Fiona.
you for the information, Fiona. Whoa, 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 whoa. White girls, white girls. He's not done that in a while. What? Like, fuck! What's going on here? Alright, he did it. White hair. I'm pretty sure the killer's got white hair. This is the man. Where'd you bury the fucking body? Let us hear his rhetoric.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
Aren't you? That's not how grammar works. He
I'm
owns a
FBI
scrap
Special
yard,
Agent
okay.
Francis York
You can
Morgan.
call me York.
I'm the general.
Apparently he
I fought
can't.
for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you
Where
living
should he
here?
be? Vietnam?
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your
that's
little
debatable.
speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Yes.
Is that a problem?
Boy.
You imbecile.
You imbecile.
The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is.
The plot thickens.
I'm interested. Can you tell
Can
me
you
more about
tell
this?
me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right.
It's so hard being a war vet. Come to
Soldier,
the
if you want
scrapyard.
to hear more, you come to my office.
Okay. Arrest that man. He is the
literally
raincoat
exudes
killer.
raw power,
Dude,
Zach.
put it away.
Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit.
We'll
One
check him
thing,
out.
though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant?
Fuck it, he's the killer. He is the killer. Queen, overdrive on a monofine. That's not how it goes. Alright, what's going on downstairs? Let's speak to some more suspects. I want to go to the only other black man in this establishment. What does he do exactly?
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
You can call me York.
Please, call me York.
Wesley, owner of the gun store called Panda Bear. People around here
So,
call me the gunsmith.
The only other black dude is a fucking gun store owner. Like, racism says hi.
Was there something you want to ask me?
Why have you got a big
How do
fucking
you make a
suitcase full
living
of guns?
running a gun store in a place like this? I'd be worried because there can't be that many customers.
Untold customers,
Worry
brother.
gives a small thing a big shadow. I do gunsmith work in my shop, too.
And a philosopher.
If you got the skills, the customers find you. All you need is a network.
I sense an upgrade
I
opportunity.
hope so.
Like, let me just go to the murder of Anna Graham. Like, let me just go to the town hall investigation of her murder, and I'll just bring a big metal case with guns in it, just in case. You never know. You know, the murderer might be here. In fact, the murderer's probably here. You never know when you might get someone wanting to do a second murder, or a third murder, or a fourth murder. You need to be prepared. Business is business. Business is business. I can't carry any more machine guns. Guys, I'm pretty sure Francis York Morgan is the fucking killer. I am pretty sure. Don't tell Zach. Do not tell Zach. Zach, do you want a lollipop? Do you want a lollipop, mate? He killed her. He killed her in cold blood. I bought a flare. I'm not entirely sure why, but you know. It will look good in my repertoire. I got a lollipop, I got a machine gun, I got a flare. I sound like fucking Bronson. I want a Big Mac, I want a helicopter, I want a rubber duck. American viewers may not necessarily know what I'm talking about, but you know. What can you do? I'm all done. Guns are just tools for killing
quite a
people.
selection here. No wonder people
He only
come
had
from
one
all
gun
around.
and some
Even
lollipops.
today, a customer paid me to go to Seattle for some help. I just got back.
Seattle featured prominently in Twin Peaks as well.
I'll be sure to visit your store
I'm
sometime.
coming to see you soon.
I'd like for you to take a look at my gun.
I want you to
Understood.
upgrade it
Look forward to it.
into fuckery.
The shop will be open again tomorrow. It's
Army
usually
time?
open
Army
from
time?
2000 to
Yes!
600. See you then.
YouTube, on that note, I will bid you adieu. We've had this conversation before. Leave feedback if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you for the next part. Goodbye!